Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading. We are going to get some special guidance from your spiritual team for what they feel you need to know right now, questions that they're going to answer for you that you've been putting out there. So let's get in, Taurus. Let's see what special guidance your spiritual team has for you guys at this time. Okay, the Lovers jumped on out. Okay, so there's significance to this. This is a conflict within you, or this is a conflict within a relationship in your life, and there's a struggle, but there is an angel, there's a spirit guide that's overseeing this relationship or this struggle that you're going through at present, okay? And we have the King of Swords, the Five of Wands, wow, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. All right. Okay, Taurus, so there's a lot of information that has come through in these cards here. First and foremost, and apply this how it fits, whether this is a very specific relationship in your life or this is just an internal struggle that you are trying to move through. You know, and an internal struggle could be associated with so many different things, but truly apply this message how it fits for you, okay? Because here, this King of Swords in this position, whether it represents how you're feeling inside or the other energy of a person that's involved in this with you, okay? This is somebody who is very stubborn, is willing to lose everything for them to be right. Like the saying, so, you know, you'll cut your nose off to spite your own face. Like that's this person, that's their energy. Whether they are right or wrong, they don't care. It's like, nope, it's my way or the highway. This is how it's going to be. And they're dealing with a lot of shadow energy within that they're not trying to acknowledge, okay, if this is another person that you're involved with. Now, if this is just your own internal struggle, you're really trying to brave the storm, so to speak. But Taurus, there's some sort of shadow energy that has to be addressed here. And in either scenario, there's an underlying soul lesson going on at present. But there's a fear or a trauma that needs to be faced, that needs to be healed, that needs to be allowed to filter through you, because this is like your stance. I've been so hurt, or I've been so used, or this was such an awful thing that happened to me. And it's like you've gone cold. You have armor around you protecting you, and you just, you've lost that hope and that optimism. You're seeing things in shades of gray rather than, you know, color. And your spiritual team wants to help you move through this energy. And now if this, again, is a person that you're dealing with, they are very rigid in their stance. Okay, they don't care if they're right or wrong. And, you know, these two cards, they pair perfectly together. This is things getting really heated. This is a bad argument. This is things going beyond, things getting out of control. And the Ace of Cups in this position, in this deck, there is a falsity. You've really got to trust your intuition. If you feel like somebody is shady, is being selfish, has other motivations, ulterior motives, all of that, you are absolutely correct. However, Taurus, they will fight till the end to have you relent, to have you tell them that they're right and you're wrong. This is a very narcissistic individual, very cold. Yeah, and they should not be trusted at all. You cannot trust this person. And Taurus, for those of you where this is some emotions that you're really struggling with inside, yeah, you do feel that you got really screwed over by something and you're struggling, like, how do I filter through this? And with the volcano there in the background, to me, that's where you've trapped the energy within, okay? And, you know, sometimes that's what we do because we don't want to retaliate. We don't want to seek revenge or anything, right? But at the same time, you can't just hold on to that anger, that frustration, because eventually it's going to blow, all right? The volcano is going to erupt, and there's an acknowledgement from your spiritual team that yes, this was very unfair, and that's why they want to help you heal, and that's why they want to help you move through this energy, okay? Because that leads us to these next cards here. In this deck, in this position, it's time to tend your own garden. It's time to worry about yourself. It's time to take stock of what's happening inside of you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because it is impacting your physical material world. It is a time for healing, for rest. It's like you need to take a time out, Taurus, because yes, right now, somebody has very much wronged you, or again, you're really struggling with some emotions inside, allowing them to filter through, coming into full acceptance of what's happened, what's been, and finding your way to the other side where all of that experience can transform into wisdom and strength. And that's what your spiritual team wants to help you with is, you know, Taurus, we can move through this energy. You don't have to feel this way. And, you know, if this again involves another person, Taurus, you need a time out from them. You need a break from them. You really do. Your team is saying it's time to focus just on yourself. Tend your mental garden, your emotional garden, your energetic garden, and take stock of you. And let karma handle this very difficult, selfish person, or let karma handle what happened here where you feel very wronged. Because karma sees everything, Taurus. Karma knows all. It's energy. What we put out comes back to us. It's everybody. And sometimes, you know, when we're going through hard stuff and we're like, I don't act like this. I don't do this. How is this happening to me? It's not about your action. It's about your beliefs mentally and emotionally about yourself. And when you believe that you're not important and nobody cares and this is always going to happen over and over, it perpetuates. And that's why Spirit brought this out, this card right here, because you do deserve better, Taurus, you do, but you've got to believe that. You've got to know that in your heart, in your soul, in your mind, and your spiritual team really wants to help you with that. So let's pull a card from your animal spirit and see what information is offered there. All right, I kind of feel both of these actually. So let's see. Okay, Puffin with partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give the best results. Yeah, it needs to be mutual, Taurus. It does. Like what you give, you deserve that back. Swan with grace. You who glides across the water of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Yes, see? The animal spirit saying, Taurus, you deserve more. And, you know, there's no need to retaliate because karma will handle and balance all things out. And the more that you just focus on you, the better things start happening for you. All right, let's see what the nature spirits want to add. Trust in your efforts. What's not good enough for somebody else, Taurus, that's just them. That's just one person. That's just their perspective. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough, or in the eyes of somebody else, you won't be good enough. Bring to fruition, yes. You deserve more than this. And your spiritual team really wants you to know that, and wants to resolve the conflict that exists within you around this person or around something that has happened to you. Let's see what your passed on loved ones and your ancestors want to add. You know, you got the 2 red roses on the bottom. Like, this color red was just really jumping out at me. You got the 2 red roses here on the bottom, and look at the tulips are red. The tomatoes over there on the summer card is red. Red is the root chakra, right? So I do feel that, and that says love and healing. Taurus, I do feel doing some root chakra healing and balancing will also help you out quite a bit. Birds are messengers we use to connect with you, and like, you got the puffin and the swan coming out. So birds that are, you know, really paying attention to you or just are showing up, that's your past on loved ones. That's your ancestors letting you know they're near and that you're not alone. Even finding feathers is significance of this. And go out and plant new life seeds. Sow for your future. Bring to fruition. Yes, Taurus, see, they want to help you heal. They want to help you really get over this, because it is time for some blessings. It is, and the garden right here coming out, let's plant some seeds. We're going to bring those into fruition, and it's going to be a much different experience than all this right here. So we've got to clear you of that energy. We've got to help you heal those emotions so that all that experience and pain can transform into wisdom and strength, and you're going to bring into fruition some things that you really want, that you really desire. So let's see what your spirit guides would like to add. Look at that. Express your feelings. And remember how we talked about the suppression with this card here, the 5 of Wands? With this, express your feelings. Taurus, whether you deem your feeling to be good, bad, right, wrong, negative, positive, it doesn't matter. It's how you feel. That's your personal truth. Nobody can take that from you, and nobody can tell you that your personal truth of how you feel is wrong. They can't. But with this card, it's also, you know, don't hold on to that feeling. Accept, acknowledge, this sucks, this freaking hurts, I am so angry. You know, whatever it is, acknowledge that. And tell yourself it's okay that I feel that, because it is. And then allow it to just flow through you, to filter through you, and it will transform into strength, into wisdom. Feel joy in all you do. It's time for happiness, Taurus. Stay open-minded, yes. It's time to believe some new beliefs. It's time to dream some new dreams. Because there's so much that you can really bring into fruition. You can really pull into your reality that is such an opposite experience of this right here. It's this, Taurus. But this card here is to walk through this garden of pentacle, of abundance, of joy, of happiness. You've got to tend your inner garden first and allow this stuff, acknowledge what's happened and how you feel, and then allow it to filter through you. So let's pull some cards and see what your angels have to say, what they want you to know.
Deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. Right here, yeah. And grounding that root chakra. Look at this. Trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Yes, and see, they're trying to align you right now through this message to get you on that path to bring into fruition what will really satisfy your heart and soul. Look at this. Open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and let love heal this situation. And that goes back into, you know, tending your inner garden of self. And remember the birds. Those are special messengers from your passed on loved ones, from your ancestors. And they want to help you walk away from this really heavy relationship where there's just no balance. You really need time out and healing from it. Or they want to help you truly heal this injustice that you feel that you have experienced in life, so that you can get to the other side. In either scenario, get to the other side, to that Nine of Pentacles energy. All right, so those are your messages, Taurus. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.